So this is my Commodore Pet 2001-8. It is dated December of 1977. In fact, if we open it up, probably zoom in on some of the chips there. Get a date off of them. Kind of hard to read. This machine has not been cleaned up. There we go. 4977. So that's December 77, first week of December. Kind of crusty. There's 4477. So those are all pretty original. You can see this one actually has an interesting little switch added to it. That looks like the reset pin. So they're actually put a reset button on the back of this one. So let me close this up and show you something that's really interesting about it. This machine actually is a working machine. Let me go ahead and turn it on for you. And while that's coming up here, you can see it's working. What's interesting about it is this front bezel. This bezel is unlike any other one I've ever seen on another Pet, in that it is a metal plate. So it's not plastic, it's not a sticker, it's actually a metal plate. We move to the edge here and you can actually see, there's the edge of it. So we've got a little bit of corrosion on it. And you can see it's standing proud from the actual chassis itself. Another test I can do here is I've got this little magnet sheet here. So the magnet sticks to the side of the monitor, it sticks to the chassis itself. Actually, it's stuck good there. But it'll also stick to that. So you can see it's clearly magnetically attached to that. And so some people said, well, are you sure that's not actually going through to the metal behind it? And no, it's definitely not. I can actually take a business card behind it and stick there, and it actually won't stick to the metal, even with a single business card in behind it here. And this is standing proud, so what I can do is slide this business card down in behind here, and you can see it's still sticking just fine with that business card there. So that's, and if I put the business card in front of it, you see it's not sticking. So it's definitely not adhering to the chassis. It's clearly adhering to this metal plate. I mean, you really can see that's there's actual iron oxide corrosion there. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in. There you go. Right at the edge there, you can see that rust there. What's interesting about this plate is it appears to be painted and silkscreened. The paint is a matte surface, as opposed to a smooth, shiny surface that I've seen on the other devices that look similar to this. Usually those are a shinier surface. This actually has no sheen to it at all. It's rather matte. So I don't know if this was maybe an earlier production or a production prototype, if you will, where they were experimenting with what exactly to use there. But it's definitely unlike any of the others that I've seen before. So next step on this guy is to go ahead and clean it up. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have ever seen one that's similar to this, and you know, if there's any earlier. By the way, this is serial number 465. And it's dated December of 1977. So that sounds like it's a very early machine as it goes towards pets.